class address, Rep. Biebelberg, President and Student Council.
You know, I thought about deviating from this script, but I say they brought the sword just in case. Good evening, Mr. Davino, Mrs. Cressy, Mr. Slade, board members, teachers, family, friends, everyone else I could have possibly mentioned, and my friends, the fellow members of the class of 2012. I was scheduled to deliver a graduation speech this evening, but I've just been informed it is Ned Salkovich's birthday. And that changes everything. I'm also told that it is KV Vito's uncle's birthday. So feliz cumpleaños a todos. See, after 11 different teachers, I did learn some Spanish. I wanted to start my speech by saying, welcome to Springfield, home of the nail salon, Chinese restaurant, dry cleaner, and that's about it. But this evening we find ourselves here at Kean University in the beautiful Wilkins Theater. Groundbreaking for a brand new athletic turf complex is about to begin. So the usability of the tennis courts for graduation this evening was up in the air. But the real reason we're here is because we weren't sure if those red Solo cups would be gone in time. Great senior prank. We can take away a few life lessons from our 4 years here at Dayton. Hiding your phone and adhering to the dress code at the same time is quite a feat. Exiting the high school parking lot at 2:30 requires a ridiculous amount of time doing nothing. Always be sure to think with your prefrontal cortex, not your limbic system, and don't even think about printing without a pass. Speaking of passes, you probably won't ever need a pass to go to the bathroom again. Do remember, though, that high school is a lot like toilet paper. You only miss it when it's gone. Of course, there's lots of knowledge in high school. Freshmen bring in a little. The seniors don't take much away. No, they really do, but the knowledge sort of accumulates. And there are a few thank yous that I should offer for helping me and all of us get to where we are here today. So, thank you, Google, Wikipedia, and SparkNotes, because without you, it would have been so much harder to procrastinate. Prom was incredible this year. Dancing with my friends is a lot of fun, but I always love dancing with our teachers. This year it was Paradise by the Dashboard Live with Mr. Gula. Nothing, though, tops Mr. Shotland doing the worm on the dance floor at our Washington, D.C. middle school dance. Oh, how I wish I could dance like him. If you went to the Urban Dictionary page for Jonathan Dayton, you'd probably find a few noteworthy entries. YOLO, you only live once. Fizzy, forget it, it's senior year. 83 cents in free jewelry, things to watch out for at the Jersey Shore. And Fuji King on my dog, well, I'm not really sure what that one means, but you get the point. We've developed a language of our own. It goes without saying that our class has great aspirations, as indicated in our senior yearbook, which I hope you all bought. In 10 years, Imam Baptiste sees herself as a lawyer, Elizabeth Karen sees herself as a surgeon, Tevin Knight sees himself as a director, and my dear friend Scott Sandler sees himself, quote, working in a zoo, more specifically in the penguin department. But I'll assume as a marketing specialist for the penguin department. And I hope Jesse DeCoco and Brandon Moss want to become bodyguards because they were like my personal ones in Seaside, and I really owe my safety to them. I was always yelled at for being one of those kids who saves everything. And I probably still have toys from some of the Happy Meals that my family bought me 10 years ago. But one of the things I did save is our 4th grade yearbook. Let me take you back to 2004, when Full House, The Simpsons, and SpongeBob SquarePants were the most popular TV shows as rated by all of you, and the most popular song by far, Stacy's Mom. Though Ross Koneski's favorite song was I Want to Soak Up the Sun by Charlotte Crow, While at the tender age of 9, Zach Corey's was Get Low, and John Stone Charles's was Biggie Smalls Remix. Tom Athen wanted to be a herpetologist. Molly Goslin wanted to be a dog catcher. And Brianna Roberts' favorite activity was singing to anyone who would listen. Brianna, I can so relate, and now that I have the attention of all 1,000 of you, hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe. I rehearsed that last night. Thank you. Your families are extremely proud of you this evening. You can't imagine the sense of relief that they're feeling. This would be an excellent time to ask for money. There are two very special people to me who are not here this evening in seats with all of you, but who are watching over each and every one of us as we prepare to embark on the next step of our journey. Jordan Lee Fish was a student at Jonathan Dayton, a hockey player, and star in our musical productions. He had an infectious school spirit and vivacious support for his peers. A remarkable 14-year-old, Jordan succumbed to leukemia in April of 2003, his freshman year of high school here at Jonathan Dayton. He taught those around him, including his father, Rob, mother, Yetta, siblings, Marnie and Ross, how to love, laugh, and face illness with dignity, courage, and strength. Had he had the opportunity, he probably would have been standing up here delivering his own speech at his class's graduation. Rob Fish, Jordan's father, was a member of the Springfield Board of Education and an active alumnus of Syracuse University. He was an outstanding husband to his wife, Yetta, father to his children, Marnie, Jordan, and Ross, and member of the Springfield community. Rob passed away in August of 2007, and throughout his illness, he kept his brilliance, keen sense of humor, and compassion for everyone around him. I'll come back to them in a moment. One of the events I have the privilege of being involved in is our blood drive, and Dayton has been holding blood drives for a number of years. This year we held two, one in January and one earlier this month. Both of these drives were the most successful winter and spring blood drives in the history of Jonathan Dayton. With the donations we collected, just this year, over 500 lives were potentially saved. For the first time in the history of Jonathan Dayton High School, there are a number of graduates wearing red honor cords with their gowns this evening. Students wearing these cords either gave a double red cell donation at least once this year, or tried to donate whole blood twice. Let's have a round of applause for these students and all those parents, teachers, and students who came out to donate blood. Your efforts are truly life-saving. Thank you for the bottom of my heart. These donor cords are not just ropes, though. To honor their lives and ensure that their legacies live on, it is my honor, pleasure, and joy to announce that this cord will be forever awarded here at Jonathan Dayton as the Jordan and Rob Fish Memorial Blood Donor Cord. Congratulations again to the recipients. Congratulations again to the recipients of the first ever Jordan and Rob Fish Memorial Blood Donor Cord. On the 9th anniversary of the passing of his brother, Ross Fish posted a message on his Facebook page that I'd like to share with each of you. Not just because I stalk all of your Facebook pages, but it really applies here tonight. You are remembered by how many lives you touch in your lifetime. These people remember you for how many times you made them smile, or just because you genuinely loved them, or cared about them, or who they were and what they had to say. Every day of your life is precious, regardless of who or what is telling you to stop living. And don't take life too seriously. After all, what's the point if we're not having fun? Those are certainly words for all of us to live by. As we close one chapter of our lives tonight and begin to write the next one, take Ross's words and some of the following words to heart. Aside from the end of the world, nothing is the end of the world. So don't worry, be happy. Remember, for every minute you are angry, upset, or discontented, you lose 60 seconds of happiness. People may doubt what you say, but they will always believe what you do. So do the right thing because it is the right thing to do. Repair your broken relationships tonight. Thank those who have helped you reach this milestone in your life tonight. Tell the ones who mean so much to you that you love them tonight. We are living on borrowed time, so don't wait. Whatever it is you want to do, whoever it is you want to be, go for it now. Live your life the way you want to be remembered. The future is promised to no one. There's been so much hassle for a tassel, but this tassel is worth the hassle. So congratulations to us, the class of 2012. I love you all. Thank you again. Best of luck to everyone. Thank you, and I love you all. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Elizabeth Cressy, principal of Jonathan Dayton High School.